I guess someone approved it. Wait for a couple more people to hop on and then I'll talk. Where is Heather? I need my Heather right now. Well, I'll go ahead and start. You'll probably know Courtney Horwood. I was like the 25th mentor, and I quit because I was disgusted at what was going on. Art told me to own my data like a year and a half ago. So guess what? I did. I started screenshotting every text, every email, recording, went to Guatemala, saw it all, went to speak in Detroit and Indy, got it all. And I just want to say, I've started my own business. I could not be happier. Right now it looks like I'm not happy. And Deanne, I have on no makeup right now. So if you want to talk shit, go ahead. But I'm sure I'll probably look better than a lot of people without makeup. So anyway, let me just talk about a few things. Bobby got suspended for 30 days for talking about the R word. How about you suspend everybody else that said it? How about you suspend everyone that said lick my butthole? I mean, I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm saying the F word. Because that's a lot classier than saying the R word. Lick my butthole? You have a mentor that says that and then calls people, I don't even know it was twat something? Ew. That's disgusting. I grew up in a household, my parents were divorced, and both of them had class. Both of them. We were never allowed to say any of those things. We didn't grow up poor, we were middle class, but we were classy. And there's a difference between class and trash. And guess what? You've got some trash right now. Some absolute trash. A lot of these people, do your research. Find out where they came from. Money goes to people's heads. Guess what? Money went in my head a little bit too. But I saw it. I saw what it was doing to my family, to my children. So I quit. And if anybody's saying, oh, well, me and my husband are both involved and we can't do anything, blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? You can. You can do anything you want to do. My husband was smart enough not to quit his job. And guess what? Me and my husband weren't even getting along that well. Before LuLaRoe, LuLaRoe made it worse. But I could be a single mom right now. But I'll do what it takes to not be in a company who looks at people and not forces, but encourages them to go to Tijuana, have weight loss surgery and plastic surgery. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Who puts people on camera, puts people on stage that use such foul language. And guess what? I just said the F word, but that is less foul than what these people say. And you know what's funny? This past convention, myself and 2 other mentors were the only ones that didn't speak. And I had so many people come up to me and say, I've heard you speak in so many other places. Why didn't you speak? And I was like, They're like, oh, some of these other people are so boring and they say all the time. And I was like, guess what? It's because I spoke up. I spoke up for all of you. I've got every screenshot. And when I was in Guatemala, I knew that I was not the favorite. So most of the time, I was recording everything. Not to be vengeful, but to keep myself protected. Because I knew that I would be quitting, that money didn't mean everything, and I had to protect myself and others. Let me go into suicide. The person that talked about suicide tonight should no longer be allowed to be a LuLaRoe retailer. I came from corporate America. Y'all have heard that. Is corporate America my favorite place? No. But guess what? They have rules in place. They're global. There's a reason they're global. It's because they do have those rules in place. You would be up in HR in a heartbeat and fired if you said that kind of stuff. Lick my butthole, suicide, the R word. No, it's not acceptable. None of these people are 9 years old and selling. None of them. They know better, okay? If you don't, you are trash. Absolute trash. I love this part though. The ones that talk and then talk about Jesus. I don't think Jesus appreciates you talking that way. You might want to talk to him a little bit more. Because I may not go to church every Sunday, but I definitely do not say the R word, lick my butthole, or talk about suicide. I've lost 2 people to suicide in the past month. In the past probably 10 years, no, actually, since college, that was 17 years ago, probably 10 people. Many of us have anxiety and depression. I've admitted that before. And you know what this does? It only makes it worse. So one day you're going to say something like that, someone's going to take their life, and I hope you feel the pain. But guess what? You won't, because you're so self-absorbed and you're such a narcissist that it won't do anything. You'll just keep on going, keep on making the money. And I'll tell you all, I was a mentor, again. I'll tell you all my highest bonus check. I don't care. I don't. I was not a baller. My highest bonus check was $50,000. Half of it went to taxes. The rest went to, some of it went to my assistant, and then the other paid down medical debt. The rest of my bonus checks as a mentor were like $20,000, $25,000. I know that sounds like, oh my God, whoa. But I could make $250,000 a year in corporate America and not go through the hell I went through. The midnight calls screaming at me, or my son's crying in the background, or finding me in my master bedroom closet, curled up on top of clothes, bawling, and him saying, Mommy, you've got to go. You've got to go. And I was like, Jackson, where? Where are you talking about? And he's like, to get away from these people. That is your determining point right there, when your children see it. When your children see it. It's disgusting. And like I said, Art said to own your data about 1.5 years ago. So Art, I did. I have the emails that talks about demonizing people. I mean, ew. And so much of it relates back to cult mentality. There's 22 different bullet points on cult mentality. I can tell you every one of them that leads back to it. But I know I'm talking kind of in circles right now, but I'm just so infuriated about the whole suicide thing. You don't know how many people have anxiety and depression. It's not something that you can see physically on the outside. It's not something you can see like someone's lost their leg. It's on the inside. And sometimes that could be worse, because those people could commit suicide. So a company that supports those people, and at this point, y'all, I even feel kind of bad for Bobby. I'm not going to lie, because he was suspended, and now all these other people are coming out and saying these absolutely awful things. And is anything happening to him? No, not at all. So I just wanted to go ahead and say that and get my piece out there. Like I said, I've been through a lot, a lot, a lot of money to get what I'm legally owed. It's theft. And I can file a report with the Corona Police Department for the darn cow rug. And it would be funny to see them served. Because I have the receipt and all the correspondence. But is that worth it? Probably not. Just pay me back for what I'm owed for my children. You can keep the cow rug. I'll go get one made. It's fine. But do not support your retailers that are saying such disgusting and vile things. Because you know what? Someone's going to go over the edge. And you're going to be like, oh, well, it was because of this and this and this and this. No. When you have anxiety and depression, something little like that can push you over the edge, especially when you're involved with LuLaRoe. So, like I said, when I quit, GMA, Today, Business Insider, Inside Edition, there was like 6 or 7 of them. I don't want to say Fox. I don't know if that was true or not. But anyway, they contacted me and said no comment. I'm ready to go. I'm ready to tell it all. It's like 2 inches. It's like this thick. My first lawyer has it. And when we parted ways, we didn't part ways because, we didn't agree on things. He just said, Courtney, I cannot keep charging you for the way these people are crooks. And he asked it all. He said, just do the interviews. Well, I'm getting ready to sign with a California lawyer because they want me to go to mediation and arbitration in California to get the money I'm owed. But at this point, you know what? I'll make it. I'll make it happen. And all the Guatemala and Tijuana, everything. I've got all the mentor chats back and forth. Coaches chats back and forth. Some people you would never think would say anything bad about anybody. It's not a threat. It's real life. So, LuLaRoe corporate home office, step it up. Because guess what? Any other company that wants to go global would do that. So let's be professional. Let's take away those that are not professional. I was professional till I left. I was professional for 3 months after I left. But until you didn't pay me my money is when I became less professional. And it's not even less professional. I'm just asking for what I'm owed. So if you want to go global, best of luck. Best of luck. And don't worry. Anything happens to me, like I said, I've got everything backed up in a safe deposit box. That's sad when you have to back it up and put it in a safe deposit box because you feel like something's going to happen to you. It's really sad. But if I hear the R word, the suicide, or lick my butthole one more freaking time, I guess there's nothing I can do. I can just bring everything forward. And I'm going to. So, like I said, Deanne has until the end of the day tomorrow to call me, ask her to do that because the retainer's not doing the other lawyer until Friday. She did not call me today. And I would love to talk this out because right now I'm between attorneys. I think it would do a lot for everybody. If she could do that, I think it would show a lot. And maybe people could go forward and this could be a better company. But if she doesn't, it just shows she doesn't care. Someone that I really admired for the first year. So, Deanne, if you see this, please call me tomorrow. And I'm sure you'll have something to say about my face, my melasma, the way I look right now, no makeup on. Keep it to yourself. And for the rest of you all that do makeup tutorials on YouTube and your VIP page, you might want to go take a second look. I'm not saying that's it's just not the right thing to do. Okay? So, anyway, that's all I have for tonight. Ow. Yeah, that's my laundry back there, folded on my couch. I'm not perfect. Guess what? It probably won't even get taken upstairs tonight. Because I don't put on a show. I'm a realist. So, hopefully Deanna will call me by the end of the day tomorrow. That's all we can hope for. I think that will show a lot. Thank you for all that have supported me. Those that don't, or think that I have big, large eyes and what's wrong with me, they're big, large eyes. So, love to you all, and we shall prevail. We'll get through this.